football season almost over, baseball season is right around the corner. And it was a busy day on the diamond where a lot of our local Cenla athletes signed their letters of intent to play at the next level. A big thanks to our friend Chris Shaleem at Inside Natchitoches Sports for the photos. Starting off with St. Mary's outfielder and catcher Connor Jordan, he will be continuing his athletic career right across the Red River at Louisiana Christian University. Going over to Nat Central, they had 3 baseball commits. Ross Lindsay signed his letter of intent to the University of Alabama, where the left-handed pitcher will add a powerful arm to the Crimson Tide pitching staff. Next, left-handed pitcher Adam Gillette will stay closer to home. He signed with Louisiana Tech. And our final signee from Natchitoches is senior shortstop Brock Laird, who committed to the Southeastern Lions. He will be going down to Hammond, America, where he will continue his athletic career playing for Coach Bobby Barber. Heading over to Buckeye, the Panthers pitcher and third baseman Adam Broadnack has signed his letter of intent to the University of Louisiana at Monroe. Congratulations to our Cenla commits on this amazing achievement. And Pineville High School also had 2 softball players sign their letters of intent to continue their softball careers. Cassidy Sakuro is a middle infielder for the Pineville Rebels who signed to McNeese to continue her athletic career. Cassidy's teammate and first baseman Madeline Hale signed to Mississippi College. Congratulations to all of our Cenla High School athletes who signed their letters to continue their athletic careers. And that's a look at sports. We'll be back right after this.